Thai family, and welcome to another Dr. Mumbi spiritual show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are well in all your ways: mental, spiritual, psychological, physical, and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms, in your own narrative. It is absolutely critical at this time, family. And I've been getting a lot of this could also be an Ask Dr. Mumbi, because I do get a lot of questions asking, in this new earth, what kind of relationships should be looking for? What are relationships looking like? Some are still being triggered by some issues and dynamics that are closing out from the previous book of life. So I thought I would share, family. There's a quote I shared in a previous episode, I think, where I was talking about make sure that you're bouncing back from any negative situation, negative emotion, negative the thought thinking process or thought patterns. Make sure you're bouncing back as quickly as possible so that you don't get trapped in the Babylon system and spiral down. Because a lot of us are getting used to spiraling up, where we get into an energy of joy, we get into a vibration of happiness, creativity, having fun, then it enters peace, then it just spirals up into many, many more wonderful things: expectation, gratitude, and all that. And the message for me, I mean, this is from me to you, family, knowledge that has been passed down from generation to generation. Avoid the unhappy, the unlucky, and the ungrateful. And there are many others. Please, if you have any more advice for people, relationships 2023 and moving forward for the next 7 years when we're cementing the new earth, please leave it in the comments below. But family, if you want to know peace, because right now, for the chosen ones, for the ones who are on this spiritual path, the most sacred thing is your peace. The most sacred thing is your equilibrium, your balance. That is the most priceless thing. That's what you have to maintain at all times. And the spiritual team, your spiritual family, and just the vibration of the new earth will literally take care of anything else, or will give you the promptings that you need to know to turn left, to turn right, to go straight, to, make a U-turn. They will guide you, but it's all about maintaining a certain level of peace and calm so that you can hear the spiritual realm, so that you can see the spiritual realm, so that you can interact and pull the miracles of spirit into this reality, into your current experience, because it's vibrating at such a higher level and pulling yourself to that level where you get to now everything is just converging and aligning and manifesting for you. And so we avoid the unhappy because, nothing manifests from a place of lack, from a place of unhappiness, depression, anxiety. Those things have to become things of the past, or they have to touch you and you literally flick it off like a flea, family. Those who are unhappy are on their awakening journey, or they haven't even started their awakening journey. You guys are not aligned. Because if you're on the new earth, joy is your way of life. I'm not saying that certain things won't get you down here and there. Certain little obstacles won't try and bite at your feet. But your main state is that of joy, of expectation, of gratitude, of wow, this is really happening. That's the main state I'm in the new earth. Let me know if it's what you're experiencing right now. But for a lot of people, family, who are in the Babylon system, they are extremely unhappy. And the problem with an unhappy person is misery loves company. I know you've heard that before. The unhappy want those around them to be unhappy. If an unhappy person sees you happy, they will use their energy, the energy that they should be using to resolve their unhappiness. They will use it to bring you down into their unhappy world, to bring unhappiness into your experience. Because one thing unhappy people do is they're always comparing themselves to others. Oh, but she has this. Oh, but she got that. Oh, but she's... always comparing. But a happy person will be happy for you. You'll be happy for them. You'll share your war stories. You'll share all the wonderful things that Spirit is doing in your life. You'll share all the miracles that are happening. No envy, no jealousy, because everyone is full of their own spiritual energy. So you're meeting as two full people. So that's another reason we avoid the unhappy, is because they're empty. There's an emptiness in them. They're not full. They're half full. And they're probably seeing themselves as half empty. They're not even seeing, you know what they say, like, do you see the glass as half full or half empty? You'd rather see it as, the people who are seeing it as half full. Because the unhappy family will always try and bring you to their level. And there's so many other things I could say about the unhappy, why we avoid them. It's because also they're on a vibration that is risky to be in for us ascended ones, us chosen ones, us awakened ones, us anointed ones. It's dangerous for us to be in that unhappy energy, which means we can't hang out with them at all, not even all the time, at all. Because for us, that brings our vibration down, and we risk now getting into dis-ease, starting having little issues with our bodies, starting to catch the flu, starting to even get in that unhappy mind state. So we can't be on that vibration. So we'll naturally find ourselves separating. And you know what I've realized, family, is like when you're in the new earth, okay, I'm a high energy person. So every morning I wake up with a bright smile on my face, and it really irritates the unhappy ones. It really gets under their skin. So you realize that these people will even be trying to take my happiness from me. So we avoid the unhappy. We avoid the unlucky family because most of the time when someone is going through an unlucky streak, it's their karma, especially now. Because I've been saying this for like the last 2-3 years. We have been and are in a judgment season. And the way you see the judgment that's being rained on your life is how your life is going. A lot of the people who are in unlucky streaks are now facing either their own karma or generational karma that they have not disconnected themselves from because they haven't dealt with their own karma. So they're dealing with the consequences of their actions. They're dealing with the consequences of their mama's actions, grandmama's actions, great-grandmama's actions, or father's actions, uncle's actions, all of those tied into their bloodlines. And so nothing will go right for them because it's time for them to pay that debt. Karma is real. And karma went out so far, but it's finally coming back around, family. And the unlucky, if someone is unlucky, family, of course we acknowledge the ancestors in the wind. We're so grateful that they show up every single time, family. And we are reporting live and direct from the Maya Miko Collective, which hosts the the Dr. Mumbi Healing and Retreat Center. Some people have already been reaching out to me, wanting to know if we're going to have any events in Easter. Keep it posted, I'll let you know. But we actually do have a beautiful space. So if you happen to be in this part of the world, you can definitely consider staying here in a beautiful 1-acre mature garden. Check out the clip at the end of this video. But let me get back to why we're avoiding the unhappy, the unlucky, and the ungrateful. Luck is contagious. So is unluckiness, family. And the thing is, a lot of people, you may not know it, but people have been practicing a lot of magic in this era, in this season. And a lot of people have learned how they can flip either through sexual intimacy or other binding or, flip energies where they'll dump their negative energy on you and they'll collect a little bit of your luck. And so now, family, if someone is in an unlucky streak and you're in a lucky streak, just say that they've gone left, you've gone right. Don't try and mix with people that you're not so-called equally yoked with. Because when you pair yourself with the unlucky family, you end up now incurring some of their karma because they're going through an unlucky streak. And remember, you're like the 5 people that you hang around. Those are the ones whose energies you are like bouncing off of and feeding off of and exchanging to be and to ground who you really are. Anyway, there's so much more I could say about the unlucky, but let me move into the ungrateful so that this video isn't too long, family. Avoid the ungrateful, especially like the plague. Because usually the ungrateful are the unhealed, are the prideful, are the unrepentant, are the uninvolved. Because trust me, when spirit has broken you down and resurrected you and put you back together again, there is nothing but gratitude in your heart for escaping the traps of your own mind, the torture and pain and anguish of your own mind, family. And you realize in the new earth, there is so much to be grateful for. There is so much to be grateful for. And you realize that your gratitude, like the importance of having a gratitude journal, if you don't have one, Google it, research it, start to get one. Make sure your children have one, your spouse has one. Just get used to writing. Even if you can even have a family one. Because at this point in your family, you should have a little prayer room or altar or something. Because the ones who are ungrateful means they don't even see it. They're not even in the new earth. Who knows where they are? Because gratitude is a currency in the spiritual realm. The more grateful you are, the more you're given to be grateful for. Because we are a magnet for our experience. Our thoughts are creating our reality through our emotions, through our heart. Whatever we feel deeply and think about must manifest in our lives. So family, let me just end it there. But remember, avoid the unlucky, the unhappy, and the ungrateful. And you'll be well on your way to living your paradise on earth, to living in the new earth, to not yo-yoing up and down, because a lot of that yo-yoing between joy and sadness is because of people's vibrations. We're so sensitive now, just because of the sophisticated nature of this higher realm, that when we get around dense people, these people who are on these low vibes, it feels super heavy. But those are stories for other days. A special shout out to our Patreon family. Definitely consider supporting the channel either through Patreon, through a love donation through PayPal, or by getting our new single or one of our ringtones. All the links are down below. Tuko pamoja.
Oh, it's time to rise and shine. Time to get what's mine, yeah. And I want it all, beyond the riches of the world, to the promises of God for my life.